Alright, welcome to another PBN Mastery video, and in this video I want to show you a very quick example of what a PBN blog will look like and really how you can go out there and create it. So I'm going to start with the absolute basics here and show you the structure and what we're really looking to build and make the site look like, and then we'll go into more detail in the other videos of how to actually go out there and build this out. So let me quickly switch over to my browser. So I got the website pbnexample.com, and this website is basically just a example website set up of what a PBN can look like. So let me show you a few of the things that I added, So the first thing you'll notice probably is the logo up here. I got a random logo up here. It says PBN example and it has this little globe picture with an arrow on it. I just wanted to make it look more legit. You can see the sidebar here. There's get email and updates when new blog posts come out, and get subscriber-only VIP content, and enter your first name and your email address. And this is basically a form. If I click subscribe here, it's going to say, please fill in the required forms, but it looks like it's a legit thing. It's actually a contact form. We'll cover more detail how to do all that stuff later. So the sidebar looks kind of legit. We've got like a sponsor here, link to Expedia. We've got categories, we've got recent posts, and the navigation bar up here, you can see it's got all these different things: about page, checklist, reading, travel. It has categories underneath it of Vietnam and Thailand. It has a contact page. If you click it, you should have a contact form on there. It doesn't because I haven't finished setting it up, but you can see it's starting to look like a real, actual blog that people put care into when you go onto this, with the logo and the sidebar and all that. And when you read the posts, it reads like a real post. This is extremely important if you want to make it look a bit more legit. So I see so many people where they have a PBN and the content on it looks like it's straight up copy and pasted from Wikipedia. I'm not saying it is straight up copy and pasted, it just looks like it. It's written in third person and it's very informational. There's no personality or anything behind it. And I just don't think that's how most blogs are run. I think most people have like a real person and a real personality behind it. So write posts as if it's a real blog that you care about. So I put here 10 things I have to do when I get to Thailand. And this site is supposed to look like it's a person that's traveling and stuff around Asia, and they're just blogging about it. So they put videos in there. This is a really easy post to make because you look at it. It's my top 5 videos on why you should visit Thailand, and it's just videos that this person looked at, and they just paste some videos in there and write a little bit about it, a little ramble. It doesn't matter because it's a personal blog. That's fine. So that's what I did for this one. And another post here is an infographic. How much does it cost to travel to Vietnam? And then I inserted an infographic and just wrote something about it. So I'm adding all this multimedia, and I'm writing in a very personal way. If you read this post, is like, as it's getting nearer the time now, I've started researching things I'll do when I'm there. I should have put in Thailand, but it doesn't matter. I picked out 10 things that look really awesome, but probably missed out a bunch that I don't know of because this is just browsing YouTube and random articles. I've been traveling all over Thailand, so this isn't specific to any one location. Also, there are not any, these are not in any particular order, so let's get into it. And then like listen, like 10 things I'd like to do when I get there. It's like see the Grand Palace, ride an elephant. And it's very simple, you don't have to write much about it. I just googled 10 things to do in Thailand and then just copied the examples there and wrote it all in. It's really not that difficult here. It's a really simple type of post, and there's personality behind it. It's, I'm gonna do this when I travel to Thailand, not just in Thailand, these are 10 things you should do. It's like personality behind it. It's like a real person running this blog, which makes it more understandable why it doesn't look that good sometimes. So this blog actually looks pretty good, but sometimes your logo is going to look kind of crappy and the content's not going to be that good, and it's just going to make sense because it's some personal blog someone's running. Obviously they're not a professional writer or anything, just someone just having a hack at trying to run their own blog. So this is the sort of things you're going to look at, and we're going to cover in detail of how to actually build it out, how to write a content. So it's like this: how to add a logo, how to add a menu bar, like a navigation menu up here, how to make the sidebar look like a legit site with like a newsletter and sponsors and stuff like that. So we're going to cover more detail in all of this, but this is how you set up a blog style PBN. So if you want it to look like a blog, then this is exactly how you go out there and do it.